To the point where people would be asking, like, hey, what TJ, wait, how y'all doing? I would just play shit off. But baby, when I tell y'all, don't ask me about this man no fucking more. Don't do it. I always sage my release jar. This is my burning release jar. I do all of my burning rituals in here, and I always have to cleanse it out because I'm always releasing something different.
I have something great to offer to the world. My offering is
you
love.
Always get intentional
My
and
offering
think
is
about
myself.
what you want to release.
I am needed. I am valued. I am appreciated. I am divine royalty. I am cosmic nobility. I am spiritually connected with all. This connection allows me to be myself. I am whole.
Okay, so the harder I pray, the more smoke coming out. I am here for it. Thank you, Spirit. Y'all see this? I have to release for once and for all.
My soul is full of boundless
And this
joy.
is a very big step for me. Look at the butterfly as confirmation. Transforming. Do y'all fucking see this? Yes. Thank you, Spirit. That just gave me some hope. Because it does take a lot of courage to, get up here and talk about this and release this publicly. But it's about me now. I gotta do what's best for me.
I share my happiness with all.
That was a butterfly.
I accept the happiness of others as my own.
Thank you, Spirit.
Life is full of abundance, beauty, and love. I share my happiness with all. I accept the happiness of others as my own. My life is full of abundance, beauty, and love. I am full of beauty, abundance, and love. As my love expands, so does my awareness.
I just want to burn this shit up. No, I'm just playing.
I am transcending.
Okay, but this was so cute, y'all. Super duper cute.
I am transcending doubt.
Everything to me. Y'all, I got so many souvenirs, so many memories that I need to let go of.
I am rising.
And the most important part is, y'all, I'm releasing certain parts about myself as it related to this relationship. So it's not to, play the blame game. This is really what needs to be done for me. He just so happens to be a factor. Okay, y'all ready to know? So I'm gonna give a little rundown recap, okay? So I actually got TJ this book probably like a few years ago. But this was basically my favorite memories of us, of our wonderful, not so wonderful love life. So I was actually, what I was gonna do, I was actually gonna like release everything, my feelings, my emotions, and everything, and I was gonna mail it to him. And I decided not to, just simply because, I probably would still write something in here. Well, no, this is it after today. But I just didn't want to make him responsible for my emotions. I think it's important that when we experience breakups that we need to fix our own selves and not make other people responsible. Even though he definitely played a major role, however, I played a role too, and I'm here to talk about the role that I play so that I can heal myself and not make my healing other people's responsibility, because clearly that did not work. So this is blank. Maybe this is my blank space for like my fresh start with somebody else. So yeah, so this is the little book of love. forever to go, maybe next lifetime. So me and TJ met in 2014, November of 2014. How we met, this is, y'all probably can't see him, but we met through Bird. This is TJ's cousin, and I met Bird in Durham because I was going to NCCU, and he was working at a local bank, and we just clicked. I used to turn up with Bird, real cool person. We used to have a lot of fun, and TJ came around, and I really didn't think too much of it. Definitely won't like, a hookup thing. We were just all chilling. TJ fell in love though. Oh, I got a video in here that I can add. That's gonna be super funny. Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all. This is literally like a week and a half, 2 weeks after I met TJ, and he was definitely in love. It's the vibes.
I usually don't do this now. You are special.
I feel special, I guess.
Hello, humans.
Kid, what's up?
But we met through Bird, and TJ would always say that, like, if it wasn't for Bird, we wouldn't know each other, blah, blah, this and that. So thanks, Bird, for introducing me to this lesson. And it's funny because Bird was actually talking to one of my homegirls, and we used to like go on double dates and shit like that. We used to have a really good time. Drink lots of Hennessy, eat lots of food, go on lots of outings. We used to go to Dave & Buster's all the time, y'all. I got these. I'm finna burn these bitches up too. Got to go. But yeah. And I met TJ's family. The first time we met each other's family was in 2014. So everything was moving really fast for us, y'all. This was December 2014. I was meeting the family, and I remember that shit was so funny because I wore my real hair out, which TJ used to always like. He used to be like, "I'm glad you ain't wear no fake hair. I don't want my family to think this and think that about you." And it's funny because now that I know his family, it's like, boy, the fuck bye. Yeah. But this was some good times. We had a lot of fun. I used to love going to Plymouth to be with his family. He has a really big family, a lot of kids, a lot of siblings, and so I used to definitely be there for the family functions. It was always so much fun, so much different from my family. They are really like family oriented and tight knit. So y'all, it's so hot out here. Y'all don't want this chocolate to melt. I don't want this chocolate to melt. Oh yeah, look, some more cute pictures. Yeah, we just used to be out and about. I was so in love, y'all. So in love. We had our first Valentine's Day, which was cute. We went to Charlotte, and we had a good time. I remember we was fussing, girl, in the fucking parking lot because we could not find a car. We couldn't find out where we parked at. This is how I be reading to my kids. When I used to work at the daycare, we used to read like this. I have to look down at it. Okay, y'all, so this is where it got thick at. Yeah, y'all, so come to find out, TJ was on the run. And when I say on the run, definitely mean on the run from law enforcement. Of course, I did not know. I was posting pictures of this man on my social media and did not have the slightest clue that he was wanted by the police. And to put the icing on the cake, to my surprise, I was like a little prison wife, y'all, prison girlfriend. I held this man down. I was definitely faithful. Didn't step outside the relationship even when he was locked up. And I was very great to him. I used to always get nice stuff sent to him. I used to get custom writing paper. He was the man when it came to the mail. Like, I had him feeling like a king. He was the shit. I was very uplifting. I was definitely everything he needed me to be. And he'll tell you that. Well, I don't know if he'll tell y'all that now. He might try to sprinkle a little salt, but yeah. So y'all, this was like the highlight of my life. Yes, this was so cute, y'all. I was so excited for him to come home. I had everything put together, just moved into a new place, got a new car, and yeah, it was lit. He was definitely the chosen one. I chose him, definitely had options, always got options, but he was the choice. Really, really in love. This was a really good moment. And I was happy to be together again. And he loved when I had red hair. I even got my hair dyed red. Y'all, fellas, women go all out for y'all, believe it or not. We really do. We really do. So let's see, what was next? Oh yes, super cute. So y'all, like a few weeks, TJ was home for maybe like 2 weeks, and I went to the best concert of my life. I went to see Beyonce, May 3rd of 2016 in Raleigh. And I think it was the next weekend. This was probably like the cutest date I've ever done. I did a surprise photo shoot for us. So we did like thrift store outfits, and we had a nice photographer. We did it in front of this really nice church down there in Apex. But these were really cute. I was proud of myself for this. And again, this is like coming from a first time, I guess, serious girlfriend. This is my first real relationship to where I was able to do stuff like this. So I went all out. Oh yeah, so TJ got my name tattooed on him when he was locked up, and I seen it the next visit, and I definitely went and did the same thing. Probably I contemplated on, I think I went maybe like 6 months later. Yeah, so now I got to find something to do. But these are all really good memories. Yeah, super cute. He met my family. This was, I think, my mom's 100th birthday party. And yeah, yeah, it's supposed to be happily ever after. This was cut short. I want to say 2017. That's when stuff started to get noticeably different for me. And yeah, shit hit the fan, y'all. It definitely hit the fan. What I was gonna do is write something, release my emotions and stuff like this. I've been wanting to do this for the last few full moons, y'all. For real, I've been needing to release all this shit. And it's no shade to TJ, but it's more so like the type of person that I was, that's what I need to release. It's more so about me needing to release the person that was attached to that person. So definitely it's some parts of myself that I have to release as it relates to just my own self-worth, self-love, and emotional attachment, because yeah, this is not it. This is not it. It definitely served its purpose for the time being. However, this relationship needs to be released, and the person that I was during the time of this relationship needs to be released. So that's what we're about to do, y'all. We're about to release this shit, okay? I'm always the people's pleaser, and I'm working on that. I try to spare people. I don't want nobody to look bad, especially people that I care about. And I mean, obviously, I still love TJ. We were in a very long relationship, very close. So it's no love lost. This is perfect time, y'all. It's cooling off out here. The breeze is coming, and I am about to release this shit. And this is a lot of good memories. This was a really fun moment. I was so devastated, y'all, when he got locked up. They came and locked him up from my apartment. This was probably like 12 days before my birthday, and maybe like 2 or 3 weeks before my college graduation. So I was really fucked up. I was really like in a, I ain't gonna say a bad place. You see how spirit stopped me. I was going through it. This is my first real relationship. I was attached. I was distraught. I was really sad. I felt like, damn, I really felt like he died, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I was the fuck going through it. I was like, oh my gosh, why is this happening to me? Especially when I said that that was gonna be it. I didn't ever think that I was gonna hold somebody down that was locked up, or that I would just even be in this type of situation. I didn't know I had it in me. So I'm so proud of myself. I did a really good job. That taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot about just the strength that I have, the compassion that I have. Yeah, because I really loved TJ. Like, I really, really did, y'all. These are some amazing memories. Oh, yeah. So cute. I love some good prison art. Yeah, and it's like, damn, but I definitely gotta release this. Like, even just think, y'all, this was, TJ came home, 2015, so this is still me holding on to memories. I still got this right now in 2020, and shit ain't been right with me and TJ in the longest time, so I really need to let that shit go. Yeah, so we gonna burn these. I have my self-love journal. I'm going to write some messages to myself, some parts of myself that I want to release. And I'm also going to put them on some bay leaves. Bay leaves are really good for any rituals. So I'm going to jot some things down and get ready to release them. So, again, it's not... I'm learning it's not necessarily about the other person. That's a part of, like, you know, the spiritual and the self-love journey is to take complete ownership. So, again, it's definitely no shade, no love lost to TJ. It's more so, you know, I gotta deal with that, the anger that I felt towards myself, the disappointment, the frustration, all these things that I brought upon my own self from not having the self-worth that I needed to have. Because if I did, I would have been did this shit a long time ago, if I'm being completely honest. So, like, some of the things that me personally, I know I'll be releasing is, I would for sure say emotional attachment and codependency. Because even with romantic relationships, is not healthy to be codependent. Like, of course, you want to be attached and in tune with your partner. However, too much of anything is excess. Like, it's too much. It's excessive. It's doing the fucking most. And I was doing the fucking most. And I'm so proud of myself. I can get up here and I can be open and talk about it. That's how I know I've really reached a point of, you know, just somewhat healing. Because, like, this shit I used to be ashamed about, embarrassed about. It's kind of like, no, chin up, charge it to the game. Like, I'm here. This has made me a better person, made me a better woman. And I'm really proud of myself, because now that I look back, I overcame a lot of shit. Like, when I was in these situations, like going through it with TJ, I really didn't even think I was gonna get through some of the shit I was going through. Like, I'm really here and I'm really releasing it, and like, I really feel good. Like, it's lit. It's the fuck lit. Okay, so yeah, so I am for sure going to be releasing, and this is as it relates to any romance, because it's the patterns that travel. So the thing about it is, you have to make sure that you are learning the lesson. So yeah, you learn the lesson, but you also have to apply the lesson. So a part of this is also me knowing what to take and what not to take into the next relationship. And it was a lot of shit I found out about myself as it related to this relationship dynamic. I think I was how can I put it? For one, I was unaware of my emotions. I didn't have no control over them. I was controlling. I used to just be, like, emotionally unstable is the best way to put it. However I felt, that's how I felt. That's what I acted on. Definitely was physically abusive from time to time. And now that I think about that, all that is, that's a control thing. Because why, like, you know, the whole purpose of, it really ain't no purpose, but I can own that, and I can say that it was definitely a control thing, because at the end of the day, all I had to do was leave. I didn't have to deal with that. I didn't have to, you know, put my hands on people to get my point across. That's not what you do. So even that, and I didn't even know I was that type of person, to be honest. So I own that, and I definitely think I've grown from that, because it was times even after that I didn't put my hands on. I haven't put my hands on TJ in a long time, even when I so strongly wanted to. Easy to have those flashbacks, but I can check that off the list. Shaterra is not an abuser anymore. No domestic violence. But one thing I can say, y'all, TJ never hit me. And it ain't like I was like whooping his ass on a daily basis. It was definitely that. It was just more so like those sporadic times, but they did happen. One thing I can say, he never put his hands on me. Yeah. Because y'all probably would have known that. That's the part the girls, they be ready to say when the guys be hitting on them, but they don't be ready to say when they be turning up. No, I'm different. I'm owning it. I grew from it, and yeah, I'm not that person anymore. But one thing I can say is that I'm super thankful for even just having those experiences, because I had to have those experiences to be able to grow and to learn from just being that person. I think those instances, like now looking back, obviously I wasn't that self-aware then, but looking back, I can now say that was all from just not feeling heard, and like I said, definitely wanting to control things, wanting stuff to be my way. That got a lot to do with it. But I think it all boils down to the relationship that I had with myself. That's what it all, I think, boils down to. And yeah, I just wasn't putting all that energy into myself. I was definitely putting all of my energy into the relationship, into the image that I had with TJ. Like, even to the point where people would be asking, like, you know, hey, what TJ, wait, you know, how y'all doing? I would just play shit off. But baby, when I tell y'all, don't ask me about this man no fucking more. Don't do it. But yeah, for real, don't ask me about him no more. This is it. Y'all see me releasing this man on camera publicly to y'all. It's nothing else to ask. Just know that I wish him the very best. I really do. And again, this is more so to do with the stuff that I need to release. So while I release TJ, it's also certain parts of Shaterra that will be released as well. And again, that's the codependency, the needing the emotional attachment, or just needing that validation or that companionship in general, looking for that outside of my own self, you know. And even just getting older now, I realize where those patterns come from, like, you know, the role models I had in my life and all that. However, I'm old enough to where I can take more ownership and take accountability, and I got all the power to change what I don't like in my life. And that was definitely one of them, just always giving, and even when I'm not receiving. So yeah, that it gotta go. So on my bay leaves, I just had them. And I like, this is a really big one too, y'all. So I am gonna be releasing again unhealthy emotional attachment and codependency. So that's the parts of myself that I'm definitely for sure going to be releasing. And right here, I've been contemplating on doing this for a long time, but I really need to go ahead and do it. I'm going to take the time out. I'm going to create a resentment list. And I really don't like to focus, I won't even say focus on the negatives, but I really just like to operate on a positive, high vibrational mentality. So I really don't like to sit and think about the people that I resent or the hard times that I've been through. But you really got to do that as a part of healing. You just got to do what you got to do. So I'm going to release the people on my resentment list today, just so I don't resent them. I don't want to resent anybody, because resentment, that's not really a healthy feeling either. I don't want to feel a certain type of way towards people, regardless of what they did to me or, you know, how I perceive them. I don't want to hold resentment. Those are some really cute dogs in the back. They swimming, y'all. They look so cute. They are living their best lives. So yeah, I got some stuff to release for sure. I would highly recommend everybody to do a resentment list. And then just so, because I thought about it, I may not have written it down and like actively released it, but I know who on my resentment list. I know who I'm feeling some type of way towards, and I know, like, even outside of TJ, I know what things and what people and what relationships I need to release. And y'all asses is getting burnt in this jar tonight too, okay? All y'all. Friends I done outgrew, mentors I done outgrew, family members that I don't have the best relationships with. Yeah, it's about me now. I'm tired of always thinking about how somebody else gonna feel, because at the end of the day, I mean, which is fine. I do like to think about how everybody else feel, but I never question myself and ask, how do I feel first? It's always a jump and go to everybody else, which I'm working on. So my first instinct, I'm training myself for my first instincts to be, okay, how does Shaterra feel? What does Shaterra think about this, instead of trying to go cater to everybody? Because again, that's the people pleaser in me, and that's the part that needs to get, you know, I ain't gonna say I want her to go, because I do like to cater to people. I like the nurture in me. However, it just has to be balanced. This is the phase of balance in my life. And TJ taught me a lot about balance. He's a Libra. Never in my life want to date a Libra man. So, yeah, if you're a Libra man, please stay the fuck away from me. I'm an Aries, and we are like the opposites. And now that I think about it, it's definitely some karmic energy between us, because TJ, honestly, he showed me a lot about myself, like my shadow side, like my anger, my emotional instabilities and all that. And I also know for sure me being a part of his life revealed some dark sides of him, because yeah, shit done got real. And I know parts of TJ that y'all will never know. Shit, some of y'all probably do know, but I'm pretty sure he don't fucking want y'all to know. So it's just, yeah, that shadow side. The difference between us, though, is I'm ready to open up and talk about myself, because I'm ready to heal. I think, honestly, right now, at this present day, and I ain't talked to him in a few, so shit, he might be ready, but from my understanding, he wasn't ready to admit these things and face these traumas and his shadow side like me. So Yeah. So definitely the biggest one. This is a big leap. So I'm feeling like I'm gonna have to probably put codependency up here, because when you think about it, it's not just codependency and like romance. I found myself doing that like in friendships, just always wanting to please my friends, or how can I put it, or just not even necessarily that, or just finding myself like biting my tongue a lot, like knowing shit that I need to say or that I want to say or know how I feel, just not wanting to look that way to other people. So yeah, that's also something that needs to get put in here. And bay leaves are also really good for manifesting too, y'all. Releasing, manifesting. Codependency must go. Unhealthy codependency. Well, is any codependency healthy? Probably not. That's what I guess that's the yeah. I want to be independent. What I'm also learning is sometimes though, I am a very independent person. I think sometimes my strong independence can make people feel unneeded. And I think some people do need to feel needed. And it's crazy because I mean, I get that I want to feel needed too, in a sense. I know a lot of people don't go around saying they want to feel needed. However, we human, we all want to feel validated. We all want to feel like connected and heard and understood out here. So miss me with the other shit. We all want to be needed. However, it's just, I don't want to constantly require reassurance from other people. I want to be able to fulfill my own needs, not look for those needs in other people. So that's the biggest difference. I'm definitely releasing emotional instability. Cause yeah, I'll be ready to go off, y'all. Your Aries is a low-key hothead. I'm recovering hothead. Recovering hothead, okay? Just don't try me though. So my resentment list. You know what? I'm gonna flip the script. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do for my resentment list. I'm gonna actually write the parts of myself that I resented, because this is more tied in. Because again, even though I am releasing a lot of like, you know, hardships and unstable connections and stuff like that, it has everything to do with me releasing the person that I was in that relationship. And that's why I really don't want y'all to like, you know, get it twisted or take it out of context. Like this is about TJ and this is like, you know, just fuck all that. I'm here to own my shit and to feel good about myself and to take my power back as it relates to my narrative, because for so long, I guess you can say I did get wrapped up in that relationship. Y'all may not have known it, but you know, obviously I knew. Yeah. And his ass talking about I have learned that sorry is not enough. Sometimes I actually have to change. Boy, where the fuck is the change? But then it's like, yeah, I hope TJ is changing though. And I'm pretty sure he has changed in some sense. And the thing is, he doesn't have to change for me. And that's one of the things I used to tell him, like, probably like more so recently, like, don't change for me, change for yourself. That's the only way it's gonna be genuine. And yeah. I'm about to burn this shit up. Definitely ain't no more anniversaries. Yeah. And that's the thing, y'all. It take a lot of courage, take a lot of strength, and this is gonna be a really good final release. I don't think I've ever allowed myself to really just know that I don't have to deal with him. And then I think for so long, I told myself that I was placed in his life to be like, you know, a healer, a uplifter, and all that. And I definitely played my part. Like, don't get it twisted. TJ has never in his life came across a girl like me. He don't got support like this around him on a daily. Like, I'm definitely the best thing that has ever dropped in his life, probably other than his kids. But yeah, and I know that, and I think that's probably what kept me going. But now that I look at it, it's kind of like, yeah, you can be placed in people's life for certain reasons, but that don't mean they gonna make those actions, I guess. So it's like, I guess I really don't give a fuck, because TJ had choices. Like, TJ has had chance after chance after chance, even just to be my friend. Like, it's just the opportunity that he passed up, I just feel like, because Yeah. I have tried to comply with this man and his needs and his feelings, and it's like, okay, what about Tara? Why does Tara always have to feel some type of way? Why do I have to fear being the bad guy? You know, so it's shit like that I need to release, because why am I carrying on the guilt from your shit, your bullshit, your traumas, your fuck ups, all the, you know, the foul shit you did? Why am I feeling guilty and feeling resentment and feeling bad about speaking up on that? You know, why just good people? We really have to stop doing that. That's the shit that people don't see, because everything look all sweet, but it's like, bro, we really hold on to people's shit and really be trying to have people looking good out here. Y'all, the shit that I really want to say, and the shit you get what I'm saying, the reason why shit really hit the fan, and it's still like, even now, why am I not saying it?
Just say it.
Yeah, like, you know, perfect, but no, I do feel like that ain't none of nobody. This ain't the public business. TJ know. He know good and damn well. And you know, it's me. I should have just loved myself more, and I should have just kept that shit moving. Even though a lot of the shit he did hide in the dark, it's them red flags. Always pay attention to your intuition. It's shit that I knew but I didn't want to accept. So you do be shit. We might need to play let's play Love Is Blind by Eve. Cause like, what? I used to be so traumatized by that song and video when I was young. But no, I won't get in my ass look like the girl in the video though. So it ain't the same. Take that back. Alexa, don't play Love Is Blind. It is blind, but don't apply it to my situation. It won't blind like that. But yeah, I don't even, it's not about, that's his business. That's his demons. That's his shadow. That's his shit. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. What I will say is I'm so really, like, honestly and truthfully proud of myself. Like, even when shit really did hit the fan, my initial response, even though I was super hurt, my initial response to him was, damn, like, bro, I feel bad for you. I wish you well. Like, you don't have no peace. You don't have no happiness. I cried with this man on the phone because I just know he is living his life a complete lie. You know, and I just feel bad for him. And I just wish him the best. And again, I'm just so proud of myself for even handling the situations the way that I did, especially like these past 2 to 3 years. Because at first, like, it won't none of this that's talking to y'all now. It won't none of this self-awareness. It was none of that. That's why I really have to embrace this moment and really be proud of myself, because it's like, dog, you really overcame this shit. Like, I was damn near on the verge of being depressed. This man watched me struggle. Like, I did everything that I felt like I was supposed to do, and it still wasn't enough. Okay, yeah, because I was selling myself short. That's why it didn't work. So it's not, you know, the relationship didn't work because you blame this person. Like I said, I'm taking ownership and I'm taking the blame. I'm probably not going too in, because see, it's the sparing people in me. It's always got to spare somebody, boy, I tell you. But I love that part about myself too, because I also want to be spared. You know, I wasn't always in a place to where I had my shit together. It's like I'm still in the process of getting my shit together, or keeping my shit, or, you know, whatever that looks like. That's always, like, you know, ever changing. So and then, like, that's my dog. Like, we got matching tattoos. We cool. Well, we might be one day. We might not after he see this video. But I don't care, y'all. I do not fucking care no more, dog. Like, I don't care about him no more than I can care about myself at this point. You know, like, I gotta do what I gotta do for me for once. I'm about to release this emotional instability, this codependency, as it relates to this relationship, and then I'm gonna go into it a little bit deeper as it relates to all of my other relationships. But I know for sure, oh yeah, let me get another one for guilt, because I also if I'm being honest, I probably have a habit of, like, I'll say something and, like, I'll stand on it, and then it's like a few days later I find myself feeling guilty, and it's like, no, this is one of those peaceful, those guilt-free releases. My mind is not going to be able to play tricks on me and try to make me feel bad about this. I'm not saying or doing anything wrong. I am living in my truth. I am walking in my truth, and I am speaking my truth, and that's just what the fuck it is, okay? So yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of the guilt, because nobody is going to make me feel guilty about feeling how I feel to TJ right now, or reacting to him how I did in the past. Like, nobody's just gonna make me feel bad about shit no more. I'm not gonna make myself feel bad. I'm gonna own everything. I'm gonna learn from it. Not only am I gonna learn from it, I'm gonna apply it and better myself. So yeah, it's a learning, and you live and learn. I'm not about to guilt trip myself about shit. I'm always a pure person, always have the purest intentions. And the thing is, I always have pure intentions when it comes to other people. Not even the purest intentions. I need to be having pure intentions for myself, be thinking about my damn self. But I'm having pure intentions for y'all, and it's like, I think the fuck not. It's time for that shit to be done. So, bye-bye. I love that this bay leaf with the codependency is huge. Love it. Relight it. And then another interesting part is too, whatever doesn't burn, it also shows you what you need to work on. I mean, obviously, like, if the wind is blowing, it's not gonna light. But if it's burning and then it stops in, you know, certain areas, it's also telling you places that you need to work on. This shit is so deep. And this is how it just crumbles away. I am so proud of myself, y'all. Like, for real. This is so deep for me.
I trust my highest self.
And then the bay leaves are down there, they're gonna burn.
I speak truth. I am honest, truthful, and sincere. I express myself in a healthy way. My words have the power to heal. My words have the power to create. I use my voice to heal others and create happiness. I express my most authentic self.
So,
My life
the
is
guys in prison be having some good ass artwork. I really like this one. Thank you, TJ. These were super cute.
I embrace and express
beauty. Yeah, show's over though. Indefinitely.
I embrace and express happiness.
Show is over. Yeah, see, TJ did used to be in love. He got some feelings in there, y'all. TJ love me. But just because two people love each other doesn't mean that they should be together. So remember that. I had to learn that. Still learning that. Yeah, I'm feeling some type of way though. This picture wouldn't burn, y'all. So maybe I'm meant to keep this one. Let me see.
I celebrate my gifts. I share my gifts.
Cause it's a brand new lighter. I got a brand new lighter because I knew I had a bunch of shit to
I
release.
speak love into the world.
See, that's what I be saying, y'all. I know y'all probably be seeing my face. That's what I be saying. Like, TJ be trying to hold on to me on the low. I don't know what for. It must be a control thing. Cause he swear he don't want me. I know he don't want me. Definitely he don't want me. So
Living in the highest expression.
I don't know. And then I got some letters. I wonder if I can
I am expressing the highest
float them in the water and do some water healing. I don't want the ducks to eat it up though and get sick. I don't want them to choke on the paper. I'm gonna try to burn this picture one more time because I ain't gonna lie, I'm bothered by that.
Inhale.
Cause y'all see, like, people my flame watchers know, like, why is this,
Exhale. Express peace.
like, bro, stop playing with me.
Inhale.
And then my nose look funny in this picture too. Why I got to keep this one?
Exhale. Express
Okay,
serenity.
Spirit, I get the picture. Let me try to burn something else.
You are an expression of divine calmness and peace.
Must have been picture. I might as well rip this shit away because definitely his ass don't list me down. No, he probably do. But I tried to be cool with his ass.
Speak love over your life.
When he do the healing, he will always have me as a friend. But until then, I ain't got nothing for him.
Trust
I'm
your
just here for the artist and behind the wall that's doing these. This is a cute teddy bear.
Be honest.
Oh, I don't need this.
Express yourself in
This is cute. My nose look funny in this one too. This is cute. This should definitely burn. Cause definitely ain't no more Valentine's Day.
Words have the power to create.
See, this is shit I be talking about. Why the blue one wouldn't burn?
Use your voice to heal hearts and create happiness. Express your most authentic self.
This is so big for me, y'all.
Not speak to harm.
Cause I really don't feel bad.
Be aware of
Like,
how your words impact others.
I don't feel bad.
Choose them wisely. Express them lovingly.
And I shouldn't feel bad. I did everything that I was supposed to do. And then I even think about like the times that I did turn up on TJ or the times that I turn up on anybody. I have to
Communicate with others in a healthy
also learn that even though I'm on my journey, people are also on their own journey. So whatever version of me they got, that's the version that they were supposed to get. So if I ever turned up on you, you deserve that shit. You may not have deserved it from me, but some type of karma, something your ancestors did. They just needed an Aries like me to turn up on you. So I don't know, take that up with them. Because I really go out here and live with pure intentions. And I don't try to be nasty or try to be rude or, desire to be a fucked up person.
Express it.
So,
Your love is boundless. Express it.
what
Your
else?
mind is boundless. Express it.
My hair was real cute, though.
Your life is boundless. Accept it.
Shout out to Rocco.
Embrace and express
This the one that drew the picture, I guess.
Embrace and express your creative nature. Embrace and express your
What's that? I feel like on the background, I need to be that Frozen song, Let It Go. That's the song that just popped up in my head. Yes, this is amazing. Good for you, Shaterra. This is so good. I am so proud of you. You are doing a good fucking job, girl.
wish peace on all.
You finally have the strength to let this shit go.
Live in the highest
And live in your truth. Y'all, I do be talking to myself sometimes, like literally just like that too. Like, go Shaterra, good for you, girl.
You are love everlasting. You are ever increasing peace. You are love everlasting.
Cause this shit gonna get burnt one way or another. I don't know why the fuck. That be TJ trying to hold on, even in my little readings. I be seeing it. No, thank you, Libra. Or shit, just come say what the fuck you got to say. Like, cause if we gonna be in this thing, we bound for life. We bound for life, my nigga. You always, we bound, whether you like it or not, and damn sure whether I like it or not. Okay? Cause I clearly the fuck don't like it. So yeah, it is what it is. I just learned to be thankful for all of it. I'm thankful for the goods, the bads, all of the memories. Yes, Spirit, let it go. Look at that flame, y'all. Oh, and the waves are coming in. This is beautiful, y'all, for real. I should have got a bigger jar. This is my little mini one on the go. But that codependency is releasing once and for all. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Oh, wow. No, I shouldn't maybe burn it no more. Y'all see my scary ass? And it's funny because I'm a fire sign, but I'm low-key scared of fire. I do not like fires. These even little burning rituals, it be like, okay, Spirit, let's hurry up and get this shit over with. It must be the fire in me. Exactly what it need to be, trash. And then I also put it out in the universe to, really be a releasing and just bring back something greater for me. Because this next one, just know I deserve it, y'all. I'm living, I'm learning, I'm unlearning, I'm manifesting. So eventually it's going to get right.